Here's my green heron. It's already mounted in the shadow box frame, and it's standing up there nice. It's 12 by 12. And we're going to talk today about the details of the bird and what I did with it. Here you can see that beak. I made that out of Sculpey. I have that link in the description in this video. And then I painted it black. There's a wire stuck in there and it's buried in the clay, and then I loop it and then I needle felt the head all the way around that, and it secures firmly into the bird. Now the eye is just a little glass eye. It has a little steel stem, kind of like a button, if you will, and then you poke your hole in where you think the eye is going to go, and then set the eye in there, and then you're going to needle felt, your wool and your color all around that. This I used for the head. I used a silky green wool. It's kind of a long hair wool, so it really looks like feathers. And I just used a reference material for this bird and just sculpted from there. This orange color was a raw sienna and some vermilion that I used, and I hand mixed those colors and then needle felt the feathers to look like they're laying over top of the wing. Now the wing, you want that to feel round on the body, and I mixed some black into the green so that the end feathers would be darker and it got lighter as it went to the center of the body. And then all the little shapes I used an off-white color. I didn't want to make it all white, and I mixed a little bit of yellow in there. I don't know if you can see, but that gives like a little bit of highlight, and it doesn't appear to be so uniform, is to do the curves in a lighter color. But first you want to do it with just like an even color, and then you can go and pick out which areas of interest you want to do. Now you can see on the tail feathers I used a pale blue so that they looked a little more recessed as it goes down into the tail. Now the legs, of course, I hand painted those, and those are pewter feet made by wood carvers. Wood carvers, they make all kinds of bird feet. I mean, you can practically find any bird foot you want, and it's pewter, and you kind of warm it up, and then you can bend the feet the way you want them. Now the key to the painting those is you don't want them to be a solid color, so I painted a solid color, and then I do kind of like an umber wash over top of it because it gets caught in all the little details of the leg and the feet, and then you can see it looks more like a skin. And I painted the toenails black. And one of the things I love about the feet is that, I can bend it. And what I did is, you can see here coming up, is that I, bent that toe around the frame, giving it a little bit more of a dimension. It's in the frame, but it's coming out of the frame. Things about the thing about the pewter feet, though, is a bird this size, they can be heavy. So you really got to secure them within the needle felted wool. So glue it and then really compress your wool around the top part of that leg, and it'll stay in there perfectly. And then you drill holes into the frame where the stubs come down, glue it in, and you have your bird standing up just perfect. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.